Have you ever wondered if ancient wisdom can still guide us in a world that's constantly evolving? We often turn to self-help books, podcasts, and social media influencers for answers, but there's one source of guidance that's endured for centuries: the Bible. Today, we're exploring how this ancient text still offers powerful facts and valuable life lessons that can truly enrich our lives today. Ready to discover something timeless? Let's start by diving into the Bible's historical significance, a blend of rich history and divinely inspired storytelling that has stood the test of time. Did you know that the Bible is the most widely read and translated book in history, reaching millions of people across over 3,000 languages? But beyond its reach, some of its stories have verifiable historical roots. Take the story of the Exodus, where Moses leads the Israelites out of Egypt. Many skeptics once dismissed this event as a myth, but archaeological evidence has been found in ancient Egyptian records referring to a group of foreigners leaving Egypt. While debates about the details continue, the story's essence has had a lasting influence, symbolizing freedom, resilience, and faith. Or consider the city of Jericho, one of the oldest cities in human history. Archaeologists found ruins of walls that appear to have collapsed suddenly, an event eerily similar to the biblical account of Joshua and the Israelites. These findings remind us that the Bible isn't just stories, it's history interwoven with timeless teachings. Then there's King David, a figure referenced in ancient artifacts like the Tel Dan stele, a stone inscription confirming David's rule in Israel. Or Solomon's temple, thought to have been one of the most magnificent buildings of its time. Even today, researchers uncover artifacts that give us glimpses into these biblical figures' lives, linking ancient stories to our shared human history. But what's even more incredible than the history are the life lessons tucked within the Bible's pages. One of the most profound lessons? Compassion. Jesus' life is a story of radical kindness, showing love to people society had cast aside, like lepers, tax collectors, and even those who turned against him. His actions were a call to see beyond labels and differences. The parable of the Good Samaritan is a powerful example. In this story, a man is beaten and left for dead on the side of the road. A priest and a Levite, both respected figures, pass by without helping. But then, a Samaritan, someone from a group often despised by the Jews, stops to help. He bandages the man's wounds, provides shelter, and even covers his expenses. This story teaches us that compassion should be unconditional, transcending race, status, and even past grievances. In today's world, we're often quick to judge others based on appearance, beliefs, or status. Imagine how different things could be if we practiced the level of empathy the Good Samaritan showed, seeing others' humanity before anything else. And then there's the lesson of forgiveness. Think of the story where Jesus forgives those who crucify him, saying, "Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do." In our own lives, forgiveness can be a difficult choice, especially when we're deeply hurt. But the Bible reminds us that forgiveness isn't about letting others off the hook, it's about freeing ourselves from resentment. Now, let's look at how these lessons apply to our lives today. Think of the Bible as a guide not only for spiritual growth but for navigating our daily struggles and interactions. It speaks to our challenges with patience, humility, and even resilience. And if there's one story that captures these qualities, it's the story of Job. Job was a man who had it all: family, wealth, and health. But he lost everything in a series of devastating events, testing his faith to the core. Despite his suffering, Job held on to his belief in a greater purpose. The lesson? Patience isn't just about waiting, it's about trusting in difficult times, staying hopeful, and holding on to faith. In our modern lives, practicing patience might look different, but the essence remains the same. Maybe it's in waiting for a career breakthrough, healing a relationship, or dealing with life setbacks. Just as Job's faith sustained him, our faith and resilience can be our compass through the unknown. Another profound lesson is humility. Proverbs says, "Pride goes before destruction, a haughty spirit before a fall." In a world where we're constantly encouraged to promote ourselves, The Bible's reminder to stay humble is powerful. Being humble doesn't mean putting ourselves down, it's about appreciating our blessings and recognizing that we don't have all the answers. And then, there's gratitude. The Bible is filled with psalms of thankfulness and joy, even amidst hardship. Imagine if we started our days with a simple thank you for what we have, instead of focusing on what's missing. This shift in mindset can bring peace, contentment, and a deeper connection to life's beauty. So whether it's a lesson on compassion, patience, forgiveness, or gratitude, the Bible offers timeless wisdom that speaks to every generation. Perhaps now is the perfect time to dust off its pages and find the guidance we've been searching for all along. Thanks for journeying with us today. If this video brought you new insights or helped you see things a little differently, please hit that like button, share it with someone who could use a bit of wisdom, and subscribe for more life-changing insights. Until next time, let's keep searching for a purpose, one story at a time.